How can this be? Donald Trump, the Riddlers have been verified by Ripple and Elon Musk, correct? This is to the utmost extent possible. Guys, I'm not even joking. Nothing else will convince you to believe in the Riddlers after watching this video. Alright, so this was huge, Mr. Paul, and it was verified. I need your advice now. Let's get started. I hope everyone is enjoying a great extra piece for about $2.34. We're really getting higher. Wow, why? I wonder. Most likely as a result of that tweet from Jim Cramer. Now, guys from the XRP community are there, and you know this is so white and interesting that it's time why I think I fell off my chair yesterday when I saw this, guys. Justin Trump literally said, okay, I think this is on Truth Social. And so it begins ... right, the dots, which I think means the snowballs, right, rolling down. And so it starts, folks. As soon as I look at the tweet's comments, this is amazing to see. And it's exactly what I wanted to see. The community revealing all these ties to riddles. All right, fantastic, fantastic. Well, Bearable Guy 123 was the first person to ever say their first, and so it starts. All right, which incidentally, Ripple verified yesterday. Why then? Are they all talking about how it's just getting started? What is starting here then? Since BG123 posted, it starts on February 14th, isn't that right? What does 2.14 equal, guys? Alright, so 1 plus 4 equals 5, and 2 can equal 1.1, comma, correct? You cut it up. 1.5, comma, a confirmation today. What is today? Don't forget the 5th of November, alright? Another one. Now that we know this, Trump is unquestionably associated with the Riddlers, or the tolerable gallows. 100%, since you are unable to fabricate this information. The colors blue, green, purple, and yellow were exactly what Ripple had on their swell event when Trump landed in Japan. Right there. That's the so and begins image. Yellow, purple, green, and blue. Strange. Green, purple, swell, blue, blue. What's going on here? Correct? No additional hues. Have any of you observed how? Just consider the possibility. Alright, what are the possibilities that they chose these particular colors among the others? In a particular order similar to when Trump landed in Japan, which is where the swell for outside events occurred. Alright, thus we are aware of the strategy. We're all right. They are aware that a new financial system is on the horizon. Guys, it looks like the Riddlers have completely taken over the present system, which is the source of the king's ire, correct? Due to the fact that he no longer controls significant or current events. The Riddlers appear to be, and so it starts too. This comes from Q, which is interesting to observe, isn't it? They also brought it up numerous times. Alright, thus, can you guess who else brought it up? It starts with Elon Musk. Now this is completely absurd. How? Do we live in a simulation of some kind? As in, how? How? It was on November 14th that he sent this out to the world. Guys, what is November? What is 11? What is 11? What is 11? 14. 5. R11. R11. 5 is equal to 1 plus 4. What? Hold on. This is weird. What's happening? By the way, the decode to this implies, thus it starts on 11 minus 5. By the way, this was tweeted years ago. Many years ago. Thus, the XRP bull run starts on November 5th and continues until the end of September. 5E9 is the rule for comics. Therefore, we change in December or January, and moon in November. In my opinion, the black market in December disrupts rules, but it also leads to a reset in January, which is when Bitcoin ETFs were transferred. That this decoding was posted was about a year and a half ago. It really did start today. Correct? You know things that way. All of these messages are related in some way, even though the majority of them are somewhat cryptic. Correct? Perhaps to a particular date. And if someone can decrypt it, it's out there. So like what's happening? This is a riddle, or frenzy, isn't it? They're free. 3, 2, 1 was just tweeted by Ripple. Ripple Swell 2025 second day has begun. 321. So I assume this is a 3-day event. You know which 321 it is. 123. From Mr. Paul. Get locked in with Ripple. Brad Garlinghouse mooning, they tweeted. It was 3:21 p.m. at that moment. Okay, so how likely are all of these guys? Correct? It isn't feasible. Well, shouldn't it have been a coincidence? As a result, it's 100% since everything appears to have been planned. I believe Mr. Paul warned us to expect the unexpected on this particular day, which was 11 minus 5. Alright, this supernova, or kaboom, is erupting. After then, Mr. Paul was formally confirmed. I'm not saying this, but this must leave you speechless. The Riddlers knew all along. There was a time when Mr. Paul tweeted about MasterCard. Additionally, the timestamp is 11.32. What is 3 plus 2? 5, 11. 5, what is this? What's happening? Additionally, he tweeted about being on the watch for MasterCard. Why? Due to MasterCard, an announcement was made. Simply, just now MasterCard made an announcement. MasterCard and Justin River collaborate to launch RLUSD credit card settlements on the XRP ledger. What is this? By the way, Mr. Paul, the timestamp on this day indicates that you should be on the lookout for MasterCard. How can this be? Correct? How exactly? Correct? You were taken aback on this date, timestamp 11:05. Correct? All of these startling photos and pictures. This is plain absurd. 11:05 people of all ages and genders. Everyone is astonished by the news that has just been announced. MasterCard adds RLUS credit settlements on the XRP ledger together with XRP and Ripple XRP. Through the Gemini credit card, it states this. Therefore, I assume that anything you buy will pass through the stablecoin RLU, folks. It will also be quick and effective. Whoa, it looks like we're really starting a new era. We are utilizing our worldwide payments network to introduce regulated open-loop stablecoin payments into the mainstream of finance through our collaborations with Ripple, Gemini, and WebInc. Yes, as we have stated, they will either adopt or pass away. They had a precise purpose for selecting MasterCard, by the way. They truly depict two worlds colliding in their logo. The TradFi and DeFi, the new and the old. Interconnected, correct? So directed by our dedication to customer choice and a moral stance towards stable coinage. We are facilitating settlement today, while investigating how stable questions might enable future use cases in one that prioritizes robust consumer protections, level playing fields, and complete regulatory compliance. It's there. Subject to the necessary regulatory clearances, we will carry out the first RLC onboarding on the XRP ledger in the upcoming months. Whoa, the integration of digital assets into regular spending is being advanced with the Gemini credit card. In this subsequent stage of the partnership, we are showcasing the application of stablecoin settlement to an operational card program that links blockchain innovation to actual customer payments. Recall that this is just now. Guys, change is on the way. The banks are next, right? Transferring money with XRP alone, but that will only via coercion. Correct? Due to the bank's desire to maintain power, even when they are unaware that they have already done so. The only thing they're waiting for is the likely Blackstone event, which will reset everything and make the new finishing system run on XRP. Redler is new, Redler is new, Redler is new. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. 11.5 is a Boba Cuck song. Last week, even Davy Shores tweeted 11.5, it. The future validates the past. Fascinating. Wait a minute, is the XRP fractal unfolding today? Someone asked if it is. Alright, how about we have a look? Everything is going okay so far. After creating a wick and pumping it, we emptied here once more before blasting off. Alright, when will we launch? It began with the first green candle on November 5th. We may have dumped or filled the wick, and then we took off. Am I correct? Because we pumped so hard today, the first green candle will appear any moment now. Correct? Since the wick fill is all the way down there, I'll still exercise caution even though the fractal may be playing out so far, people, on various transactions. Well, this is a lot better, isn't it? Although the wick fill isn't that far out, was that it? There is no question that I remain wary, but if this is a real simulation, you know what that means, we will pump. It's also the only way to know. However, it is currently following it exactly, which is really strange. Then folks, the grid alert connections of today are incredible. We require the answers from Echo to the truth. The reason is, I don't know where this was, guys, but they're a display of evergreen cargo shipping container boats at the Ripple Swell event, which is hosting some of the world's most prominent financial organizations discussing the future of finance. Perhaps at an exhibit or some kind of panel. There is an actual ship, an evergreen ship, displayed there. Do not touch it. Evergreen with the XRP symbol next to it simply signifies evergreen in my perspective. It will always